Hi guys. I'm just gonna give it a few minutes to see if people are jumping on, as it's quite early. Hi, how has today been, everybody? You good?
Why the fuck do I plug these in? I'm sick.
How are we all, guys? All right?
Hello.
Hello. Hi, darling. How are you?
Good, very
What
good.
time is it over there, babe?
5:30 a.m.
Oh, wow, you're crazy lady. What time is it with you, Kerry?
11:30.
11:30. Oh my goodness, we are literally global this evening. I love that shit.
I'm in bed.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Now, when you see the girls tomorrow, or whenever you see them, let them know that you can use it okay, because they struggle to get on this actually.
Right.
They have told me that they do. That, I don't know. Have a chat with them, help them, because maybe it's just that they don't know how to use it or whatever. Good evening to everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So let's give it a minute and then we will kick off. How's everybody been?
Excellent.
Excellent. That's a great answer. I love that answer. Awesome. Love that too. We need a lot more positivity in this world, my lovelies. So I'm just going to start talking through a few other bits and pieces. If any of you guys, your team are not on, please take the first bits of information and share with them. Obviously, we've got the event in London tomorrow evening. If you haven't invited people, invite people. You've still got plenty of time. Even if you're not in London, doesn't mean that you can't build a team in London. Is my best advice to you. I build a team everywhere around the world. Why? Because it means I can go travel there. Okay, so even if you're not in London, build a team so that when you come to London, you can get a tax-free trip. Likewise, if you want to go to Australia, build a team in Australia. If you're going to go to America, build a team in America. Like, I literally build a team everywhere. There is no excuses. Social media makes the world very, very small, and we need to kind of like step into that and own that. We don't need to use the bullshit excuses. Okay, so that is tomorrow night. We've got the event at 7, maybe. I think, I don't know, 7 for 7:30 kickoff. I've got quite a few people coming. I've checked in with them today. They're definitely coming. So hopefully we will have a good setup. I think Danny's going to talk products and Tiz maybe business, I think. Is that what we said? Yeah, cool. So giving the reins over to those guys. I'll probably share at some point, or maybe I'll host. I don't know. Maybe we'll get somebody else to host. But yeah, whatever. That's the way that it's going to be structured tomorrow. We've got an event on Wednesday in the Opportunity Group. Now, I have so many people on my radar at the moment from an opportunity perspective, guys. Like, it's incredible the amount of people that are looking for something. If you are not talking to people about the business, if you are not sharing this opportunity, you are totally off your heads. I'm calling it. You are totally off your rockers. I have had, I've got a book. I think I've got about 60 people that I'm talking to about the business. 60. And I'm not kidding you guys. I have got people throwing themselves at me that I have never even spoken today. I got 4 people. One customer only ordered her products last week. She's messaged me today saying, I am so in love with the Rebel movement. It excites me so much. I need to get involved. I've been bombarded with messages after messages after messages of, this is amazing. I need to get in. Tell me how I can do it. So guys, you have to be doing the same. If you're not getting those messages, you need to up your shit with your social media. People clearly don't know what you're doing. I see a lot of motivation from this team. Who fucking cares? I've got a real straight talking head on today, so I really apologise in advance. I did a brutal Facebook Live this morning and I loved it. I did another one this evening. Like, it was proper brutal. So if any of you haven't watched it, the amount of traction I got off the back of that live was absolutely incredible. People that I'd never spoken to before reaching out to me saying, I need to work with you. Okay, so go watch it. I'm not saying go replicate it, but just take stuff. I know Rebecca, bless her, she messaged me and she's like, I'm literally being you. I'm going to literally follow in your footsteps. Please do. Please do, but put your own spin on it. But just go whatever it is, go take that and go build your business, guys, because we're missing a trick at the moment. I'm seeing loads of motivational quotes, which are fantastic. Go put them in the Health Rebel movement. When I asked them the other day what they want more motivation. Go post that there on your profile page. And obviously we're going to talk strategies in a minute. If you're using your profile page as a strategy, fucking talk about your business, talk about your products, talk about the movement. If you're not doing that, go look in the mirror, ask yourself why, call yourself out on your bullshit and start doing it.
Okay.
That's my rant. Now I'm going to shut up. So we've got the opportunity event on Wednesday. I'm going to challenge everybody that is watching this team training or who has got, who isn't on the team training, who's going to watch this later. I'm going to challenge you all to put 2 people in that group by Wednesday. It's Monday. 2 people. Okay, that's 2 people new people that I want you to engage about the business, because what I've realized, this team work well when they've got goals. When we know that we've got shit to hit, we fucking hit it. So I'm telling you, everybody, every single person, there is going to be penalties for those that don't. Trust me, I'm going to be on a stage in front of 6,500. I can call out some penalties. So 2 people, if you do 1 and you're brand new to the business, I get it. I love you for doing that 1. Well done. That's amazing. Everybody that's been in the business a while, please go for 2 people. 2 people. Be brave. Be open. If somebody says, I'm not interested, that's absolutely fine. They will come back to you at some point in the future. I have it all the time. Okay, so that's the event. End of the month, we're 2 weeks in. We've got 2 weeks left. Notes to self, if you are gunning a promotion, you've got 2 weeks, guys. We've got a lot of shit to cover. I know myself. I've had a call with Juice Plus today, and they were like, Lucy, and I said, it's happening. Just don't even ask me how, but it's happening. Just please leave me alone and just get on with it. So know that although I'm gunning, guys, and I'm literally just smashing orders through at the moment and smashing, literally this whole 60 people I'm going to get in the business hopefully before the end of Tony Robbins, and I'm going to get a whole load of new people from Tony Robbins as well. I'm literally, I need to double this team over the course of the next 2 weeks for me to be able to hit my goals. So it's how important it is to you guys. We can all sit there and say, I don't have time. It's not a priority. If you're not making the time to hit these goals, if you're not making the time, and Ellie, we had a good chat today about how many customers you need to get, babe, go find them. Go find them. It doesn't matter how you do it. If it's a priority to you and your promotion is important, you'll make it happen. Likewise, I mean, I had a shed, I had £16,000 business to build, to put it in perspective, SDD is about £1,000. I was doing 16,000 this month, guys, on what I did last month. And that's not to show off. That's just to show it's fucking possible. If you make your mind up and you go for it, it's absolutely possible. So I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to step outside of this little comfort zone that you live in and go have the conversations. If you want your promotion this month, go do it. I cannot physically support all of you in the last 2 days of the month going for your promotion. So start now. Don't have that mad rush at the end like everybody does in this team. I do it. Everybody else does it. Let's not do that. Let's smash it out now. Let's pretend that the end of this week is the end of our month. Go make that shit happen. Go create whatever it is that you need to do. Do it from an authentic space. We know that you can do that. Everybody can do that. Now, I've rabbited off enough. So I'm going to talk to you about strategies tonight, guys. And what I'm going to do, I know there's certain things that I want to talk to you guys about at certain times of the month, but every now and again, I am going to be posting in Team Juicy, which is why all communications need to stop in that group. Please don't post food. Don't post motivation. Don't post anything other than the communications between this team. If your team are not on this call, please have that conversation with them. It's going to be stop. I'm not going to be polite anymore. I'm just going to be removing it. So please communicate that with your teams, guys. No more stuff, because a lot of stuff is getting missed. Also, please communicate with your teams to go and set the notifications for Team Juicy. So many people are not responding to team staff that they should be. This is your business, guys. If it's not important, drop out of the group completely, because that group needs to be bubbling with us helping each other get to the next level. I want all of the other crap to stop in there. You know, yes, you can post, guys, can you love on my post? That's the kind of stuff that I've noticed recently is getting missed, and that's not acceptable. That's the stuff that our team, this network that we've got need. We need that of each other, okay? So please cascade through your downlines if they're not on this call tonight. No more motivation, no more pictures, no more, like, yes, have the banter and stuff, but please, guys, just love on each other's posts. If people need you, they need you. Okay, and it's not very often people ask in that group, but please, if you see that, jump on it. I appreciate people are at work and it might not happen immediately. Just do it later on that evening. You know, do it whenever you possibly can, but let's not get all of the crap clouding what stuff that we need as a team in there. So please go hit the notifications. If you have the notifications switched off for Team Juicy, please put it on, because you are going to miss stuff. Okay, you are going to miss stuff, and I'm not going to be chasing you all. The team is getting too big for me to be chasing everybody, so please know that. Right, so strategies. We've got a few different strategies that people can use to build their business, and I wanted to talk through it because, and I'm going to call it out even though she's not on the call, everybody has seen Donna's group work and they think, fuck, I need to go do that. That's the biggest load of bullshit going. So please, tonight I'm going to talk through the different strategies that we can use, and I'm going to ask you, please go do one, perfect it, and then add to it if and when you need to. Okay? I don't want you guys, but particularly the people that are working, doing shitloads of different strategies when you can't focus on them. It's different for me. Even I can't focus on all of my strategies, right? But I do this full time. And I don't do justice to my groups. I don't do justice to everything. So please, 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 I beg of you, pick one strategy or maybe a couple and go with that. Okay, so the first strategy I'm going to talk about tonight is face-to-face. This group is powerful face-to-face. Now, it won't surprise me if a couple of you use face-to-face and another thing. That's absolutely cool. And that's why I said, you know, maybe a couple. For me, my business, I build face-to-face, which will surprise some of you, which will surprise probably quite a lot of you, because you probably think I build my business on social media. I don't. I build my business face-to-face, which is why I run events, which is why I rock up all the time. Yes, I do online events because they're really, really powerful. But me, myself, I tend to get most people that are raving fans, that are huge customers, that join my team and actually do stuff when I meet them face-to-face. Okay, and I'm being honest with you. It's easy to connect with somebody on social media and them turning to a raving fan, but to get them to buy your product or actually join your team and work their fucking ass off and achieve is quite difficult. We have some exceptions to the rule here. Rebecca obviously met Donna on social media. Rebecca is working her fucking ass off. You know, Carly, I know you came via Sarah, but I don't know. Did you guys meet on social media or no, at a retreat or something?
Yeah, Islands.
So again, you know, this is just, you need to be aware of your strategy. Now, everybody would probably say Lucy builds her business on Facebook. That's my secondary platform. So let's be really fucking clear on that, guys. Now, some people here will not have time to build face-to-face. So of course they're going to use their social media. For me personally, it has to be face-to-face. I love that stuff. It's where I thrive. It's where I come alive. It's where I know that I'm going to make the biggest impression. Put me in a room full, and Kerry said it when we went networking a little while ago. She was like, all we need to do is wheel you out and just let you do your thing, because that's what I do. You know, I just do my thing, and then like I leave, and people want to connect in with me. And that is, if you've got that, go abuse the hell out of that, because that is powerful. People want to be around that. So if that's you, go do. Okay. Now, face to face can be sat in a coffee bar. It can be on an event. It can be walking, like on the train. It can be anywhere, guys. You can build your business anywhere. I love to go to networking events. I haven't been to any recently. And this is going to be, I'm calling myself out on my bullshit here. I want new Rebel Movement cards designed in other bits and pieces so that when I can give them out rather than my Activate You cards. It's my own bullshit. I should just go. But, you know, I know, like I want it to look really professional. And that's something that I just need to get on and do. We've got the logo. We've got other bits and pieces being done. So the cards are coming very, very imminently, but they're not quite there yet. So I'm like, oh no, I'm not going to go to that. I'm not going to go to that but that's my own bullshit. Anissa, are you trying to say something?
sorry, yeah, I was saying, what about getting some Rebel Movement t-shirts?
So you've just blown it, Anissa. You've just blown it completely. I've ordered everybody t-shirts for conference. Everybody. So everybody that's going, but I'm ordering them for the whole team. And if you're not coming to conference, obviously Veronica, I'm not expecting you to fly over. I will be getting. I'm going to be bringing one over when I come, and I'll post it down to you. Obviously, I'll see you in September, but when I'm over in Australia in June, I will get it posted over to you, babe. Every single person in this squad is going to be getting a t-shirt. Why? Because the people that are going to be at conference with me, I want you guys to be seen, to be noticed, to be part of my crew when I'm up there. Sorry for anybody that's planning their outfits. I'm only going to be on stage half an hour. You can take it off before and after. I don't give a shit. But whilst we're on camera, you guys, we have to look like a crew. We have to be there. So the t-shirts are coming, Anissa.
Sorry.
That's okay, babe. It's fine. You weren't to know. Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I was walking and I saw a printing place in Braintree, and I thought, well, like, yeah, it would be really nice if we had the Rebel Movement with the heart logo. You know?
Yeah. So actually, what I'm looking to do is what they've basically, I've gone away, and what I want on them is I am a rebel, number one, and then I want the Rebel Movement logo. Yeah. Which I think is really powerful, but I keep changing my mind, and I actually said to them today that I am a rebel at the front and then the Rebel Movement on the back. But I keep like, oh, maybe I'll ask them to do both and then hashtag the Rebel Movement at the back of our t-shirts or something. I don't know, but I know that they're coming. Know that they're coming. Know that they're going to be with you for conference, babe. So thanks for blowing that one, babe. No, I'm joking. So literally you can go anywhere. Carrie, you trying to say something, babe?
What about Rebel with a cause?
Yeah, that could be quite cool. Yeah, that's quite cool. I don't want it to be too wordy. Do you get what I mean? But I think just literally the Rebel Movement logo won't be enough. You know, we need to have something cheeky and sassy and a little bit naughty on there, you know. So yeah. They're coming back with some designs for me. So when they do, you know, the t-shirts are going to be black, guys, because I thought that would probably be better for everybody's skin color. I don't know who that is. Who's someone's posted mine's a large, babe. Who's that? Better fit my arms. I'm assuming that's Danny. Right, that's Danny. I'm like, okay, cool. I've got no idea who you are. It just says iPhone. Danny, put your name on your phone or on your Zoom account so we know who you are. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, face-to-face is really powerful, guys. If you don't plug into our events, whether they be online or face-to-face, you are missing a trick. Our event yesterday was absolutely incredible beyond belief. There's been a lot of people that have reached out to me asking about the opportunity. I didn't even talk about the opportunity, and they've asked about it because they want to be part of our crew. So please tap into those. Face-to-face could be you meet your friend for coffee. Face-to-face could be you have 4 of you in a room. To me, that's an event. If you've got 4 people sat down having a chat, that's an event. You know, you can really network. You could get 3 teamies. If you're in a room of you and 3 other people, you could get 3 teamies out of that session if you do it right, okay? So face-to-face is really powerful, guys, and a lot of us forget about that. But that's my number 1 strategy for my business. Okay? So just, you know, you lot are probably shocked by that. That's my number 1 strategy. Now, so I'm going to now move on to social media, obviously, because a lot of you are building on social media. Now, I'm going to talk about profiles. Okay, so you've all got a profile page on Facebook, you've all got a profile page on Instagram, maybe you've got both, maybe you've got one, maybe you've got like whatever. That is a strategy. You can build an incredible business off of your profile page. If you play it right, you can create an amazing business off your profile page. That is my strategy number 2. I get an obscene amount of customers and team off of my profile page. Now, all of you lot sit there, and there's maybe a sweeping statement. You're like, oh my God, Donna's killing it. Donna's killing it. Donna's killing it. Donna has killed a group. Absolutely. She's fucking nailed that strategy. She is amazing at that strategy. I have built a QNMD and almost NMD business using my profile and using face-to-face. So please know the whole strategies that I'm talking through tonight work. All right? I'm no different. Donna's no different. We've literally, all Donna did, and I've told you this, and a couple of you are starting to step into this yourself now. All I did with Donna, she called me and she'd be like, tell me what I need to do. And she'd go do it. Tell me what I need to do. She'd go do it. She'd have a meltdown, don't get me wrong. She'd be like, I ain't doing that. And I'd be like, well, if you want to get the results, you need to do it. That's what she did. And now look at the results she's getting. I've got 2 other people that are on here right now that have stepped into, actually 3, that have stepped into those people of, tell me what to do, I'm going to go do it. Tell me what to do, I'm going to follow in your footstep. 3 of you. So that's 4 people in my business, in my whole business of 80 odd people, right, that are following my footsteps step for step. Why? Why only 4 of you? That's crazy. Everything that you are doing, I have done. And this isn't an ego thing. This is just really trying to drum it into you. Everything that you guys have done, all the bullshit that you've told yourself, all the knockbacks that you've had, all of the other shit that you've got going on, all the Facebook lives you hate doing, the invites that you've had no one show up for, the events that you tried to run and nobody turned up for. Like, I've been there, I've done it. I haven't forgotten it, guys. This is, you know, remember, my journey has only been 18 months since I've gone from DD all the way to NMD. You know, please remember that. Every single step of the way I've done, I've been there, I've done it. I'm not invincible. I'm not some crazy bitch that doesn't have feelings and all the rest of it. I just decided that I wasn't going to settle with my life the way that it was anymore. Okay? So for me, personally, strategy number 2 has to be your profile. Now, if you don't want to use your profile as your strategy, you have to ask yourself why. Because I know every single person on here posts on their social media every single day. So actually, you're using it as a strategy. You're just telling yourself that you're not, because you don't want to spam your friends and you don't want to get known as the crazy Juice Plus lady. It's your own bullshit speaking. I'm really calling it out tonight, aren't I? I'm just like flying the flags of bullshit-ometer going on over here. Guys, own it. Your profile is the best advertising platform for you. It is the best, because you're going to post on it anyway. I know you are, because you've got into the habit of doing it. You all post on it at least a couple of times a day now. Why? Because that's what I've helped you do. Get into that pattern. You just do it now. You just do it without even thinking. So why would you then go say, oh my God, I need to create a whole new profile? Because that's what a few people in this team have done. I need to go create a whole new profile. No, you don't. That is the biggest fuck up of a strategy going, because you need to go create a whole new circle of friends. You need to go create a whole new, you need to go create a whole new backlog. So when people look through your profile, you don't look like a weirdo going and adding them. Like, why would anyone accept your friendship when you've got no pictures, you've got no past, there is nothing from last month? Like, why would you use that as a strategy? It's crazy. Interweave this with your life. It does not mean you have to spam Juice Plus everywhere. In fact, quite the contrary. Please don't spam Juice Plus everywhere, because it's really unattractive. It's so unattractive. I see it all the time with people that add me. Like, I've got so many people, somehow they're just appearing in my feed at the moment that I don't even have as friends. And they're like, because people are liking their posts and stuff, and it's Juice Plus, Juice Plus, Juice Plus, Juice Plus. It makes me want to vomit in my mouth. That's not what we are about, guys. We are about sharing authentically. And you guys are incredible. Each and every one of you are incredible. You are your own people. And it's really important that you own that. You don't have to be Lucy. You don't have to be doing Facebook Lives every day. They work really well for me. They work so freaking well for me. Like, I have hundreds of people commenting. I did a Facebook Live, I don't know if it's today or yesterday, or whenever. I had 227 comments whilst I was live. That's huge. Of course I'm going to use that as a strategy for me, because it works. Don't feel you need to do that. Go do whatever works for you and your tribe. If you're the introvert, use the beautiful posts, use the creative images, Do put it in your words. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be me. But just know you can create your profile page on Facebook however you want it to be. You can do private posts. You can change the privacy settings if you want to share pictures of your children and put in private. You don't have to have everything as open. Whenever I share anything of my little sisters, I make sure that it's private, because I don't want anyone that I don't know seeing those pictures. Guys, why would you add to your stress and your workload if you don't need to? It's probably because I did. I had 2 business pages. I had a profile. I had a group. I had this. So you've probably learned my bad habits, but that's why I'm calling myself out on them now. And that's why this training was so important. And I'm glad those of you that voted for it, that actually voted for it. So your profile page should be amazing. When you look at it, it should be really clear about who you are. Those 4 or 5 pictures that you can pick, make sure that they are like standard shit about you. Maybe it's you and your children. Maybe it's a travel picture. Maybe it's whatever, food, whatever. But make sure those 5 pictures that you can pick are populated, because people will look at that and be like, oh, she's a cool chick. Don't have the Rebel Movement splashed everywhere. Have it in your bio. If you want a Rebel Movement picture as your cover photo or your profile picture, like have the logo on it, that's fine. Use the current, the brand new logo. Don't use the old, wiggly writing and stuff. Use the logo so that they know you are part of that team. The language that you use on your profiles is really important, guys. If you talk this and that and this and that and trying to interweave all of these words, people aren't going to know that you're part of the Rebel Movement. And maybe one day you'll go off and build your own brand. Maybe you're like, oh, the Rebel Movement's not for me, because, there's a lot of other groups out there that do like boss mamas and stuff like that. And they're not a boss mama or whatever. So they go off and create their own brand. The Rebel Movement, I think, is so open. You can create what the fuck you want out of it. Like, it's not feminine. It's not masculine. It's whatever you want it to be, So, you guys are welcome to keep with that for as long as you want. Or if you want to go create your own group, like, I absolutely support you doing that. But just make sure that it's clear. Make sure that you've got it really clear what you're affiliated to. Because otherwise, if you've got, I don't know, let's say Mummy Rebel, for example, Donna's page is called Mummy Rebel. If she's got Mummy Rebel everywhere and there's no affiliation to the Rebel Movement, nobody is going to go, oh, the Rebel Movement is actually this collective of people. And all you need to do is click on the Rebel Movement in your bio and you can see the collective of people that are involved in the Rebel Movement. That is what we want to be creating, because that is our team. That is how people know. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe they think, oh God, she's a bit in my face. But they'll click on Anna's profile and be like, oh yeah, her energy's more like mine. Who gives a fuck who they go to? Who gives a fuck? We're bringing them into our organisation. We're loving on them and we're giving them the experience that they deserve for their life. So let's not get egotistical about it. Oh, I spoke to them or whatever. I don't care who anybody goes to, wherever. Go to the people that attract the people that want to be attracted to you. And your profile page is the easiest way to do that. Anyone got any questions on profile before I move on to groups?
In your profile page, Liz,
yeah.
What have you got in there? Have you got pictures of yourself and just like products and stuff, or just yourself? And
on my personal page, babe, I literally live my life. So I've got obviously things that are really dear to me. I love to travel. So my cover photo is a picture of me in New York. My profile picture is a clear picture of me. If you've got anything other than yourself as a profile picture, change it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in a group, that's fine, but change it. It has to be a clear picture of your face. People deal with people, end of story. Those 5 pictures that I was just talking about, they can be whatever. So for you, Dan, if your cover photo isn't a picture of you and your daughter, or isn't a picture of you and your MMA, your jiu-jitsu, that's what should be in these 5 pictures. A picture of you and your girl, a picture of jiu-jitsu because it's so important to you, like whatever else are the fundamentals of your life. Do you remember a long time ago I did that exercise where I drew the man in the middle and I did all the key things that represent me, and I took you guys through it? That's the kind of stuff that you want to be posting. For me, travel is my number 1. Freedom is my number 2. My family, my things that are important to me are in those pictures. So that's what I ask of you guys. Go put those pictures. They're really important. You shouldn't ever have to change them. If you do, it's just because something really cool. Like, I know when I speak on stage, I'm going to have one of those pictures there, man, because I'm proud. I'm proud as punch that I've been asked to do it. So if you've got you winning the gold at the weekend, babe, you with your hand up, that should be one of your pictures. If it's not your cover or your profile, it should be one of your pictures, babe. It's powerful stuff. People looking at that will be like, fucking hell, Danny's won gold at jiu-jitsu. Fucking hell, I need to join his business. I need to be around that guy. That guy obviously knows what he's talking about. Do you see what I mean? It's creating your image. Yeah. In your bio, be really clear. So if you look at mine, I've got Rebel, plant-based, awake, fuck knows, I can't even remember, health coach maybe, I don't know, but I've basically got hearts or love, you know, whatever, and words, because that's me. I'm punchy, I'm short, I'm sharp. You know, I don't do the whole fluff thing particularly well. I seem to do it a bit better than I used to, but you know, I just want to be really clear. This is who you're going to get. These are my pictures, either love me or don't. And then in my actual content on my profile page, like the training I did a couple of weeks ago, every 6 or so posts I do a product post. But I share motivation, I share inspiration, I share loving on you guys more than anything. You know, yes, I share the products. I have all this weird and wonderful stuff that I just share constantly. And that's what I ask of you guys to do. If you post twice a day on your social media and you're not using stories, because obviously that's an amazing strategy at the moment, and I'll come on to that in a bit. If you are just using your profile page as a strategy and you only post twice a day, please do not think one post a day needs to be product. It's really unattractive. Really unattractive, guys, okay? So please know that... Ellie, you trying to ask a question, babe?
Yeah. Do you know when you say like don't post a product post, you know, one in 6 posts, what about, do you know when a lot of us do the whole like morning ritual thing where we say, oh, lemon water capsules, gratitude, meditation, is that, do you class that as a...
don't do it every day though, babe, because it's boring.
Yeah, no, I don't, but I'm
going to be completely straight with all of you, right? It is boring for me, and I don't even follow many of you, seeing the same posts day in, day out. Change it up, guys, because if it's boring for me, trust me, it's boring for your tribe.
Yeah, no, I did change that up, but then do you know the whole thing with like not delivering an experience and not just a product? So I kind of post those like for existing customers, because I think, do you know what I mean? Like,
so do that in the Health Rebel movement.
Okay, cool.
Remember, guys, we have a customer base that we need to look after.
Yeah, because I really learned
and
that.
This is what I said earlier. People want motivation in that group, so go post motivation in that group. Anything that you're posting in Team Juicy, go post in that group, because they love it. They want to hear it. They need to see more of us. At the moment, they see probably a handful of us constantly, consistently. The rest of you drop in and out. They need to be seeing all of us. All of our customers need to see us. Otherwise, they'll think it's the Lucy show or the Donna show or the Anna show or whatever. We all need to be in there, guys. I'm not saying every day, but just remember that you have an obligation to your existing customers, exactly what you were just saying, Ellie. You know, and I'm not asking you guys to go out and dream up amazing posts every single day. If something makes you laugh, fucking post it. If your daughter does something cute, post it. It doesn't have to, like, all of us are like, oh shit, how are we going to get customers? How are we going to get customers? How are we going to get customers? Let me tell you, I did not do a product post today and I got about 7 customers. Why? Because people know I'm the lady that's got the magic beans. That's why. Because I'm so fucking consistent with my social media. Everybody knows Rebel Movement Lucy. The Rebel Movement isn't Lucy. The Rebel Movement is all of us lot, but we just don't treat it that way.
Yeah.
I think, and I'm going to call her out for it, I think Carrie is stepping into an amazing space of owning the Rebel Movement is hers. I really do. I think she's stepping into it and owning it amazingly well. You know, the rest of us aren't. And it's our brand, guys. And we should be really freaking proud of it, because we are creating better than anyone else in the whole of the UK and the Juice Plus world. So we should be really proud of it. You know, I know that I'm really proud of it. I know, Anna, you're really proud of it as well. So, guys, like, we need to own that stuff. We need to be owning it. We need to be sharing it better. We need to be being much more authentic with it, you know? Danny, I've loved some of your posts recently with Rebel Movement PT and stuff. I love it, but let's just be more consistent, babe, because you know what I think of you. I call you out on it all the time. You know what I think you can achieve. You're just not doing it, babes. You're stepping into it so much better this month because I gave you a royal kick up the fucking arse. But you now need to be consistent with that, because, babe, on the days that you're not showing up and you're just having banter with the boys and you're just posting random funny shit, you'll still be getting customers. And that's what you want to be doing. That's exactly what you want to be doing. Okay. Now, I really appreciate I've gone over already, but I'm going to keep going unless if anybody needs to drop, please do. I'm going to talk to you about stories now. Are you off, Carly? Thanks, babes. I'll send you the video after. Stories are really important. Trish, darling.
Hi, Lucy.
Hello, sweetheart.
As you know, I started it on a page. I think I want to change it to my profile.
Yeah.
I've been considering that the last year or two. So, is it okay just to go ahead and start posting Rebel Movement posts on my page? Can I get the Rebel Movement kind of under my profile pic?
Yeah, of course, darling. So what I would do, go into your bio. What you can do is you can go and update your data. You can go and update your information. And in there, put that you're part of the Rebel Movement, honey.
Right.
You know, and just start linking stuff. You know, I always encourage everybody to put hashtag the Rebel Movement if they're doing Rebel Movement posts. If you go into our Team Juicy group and you click on photos, the logo's in there as well, babe, and you can upload that onto any of your documents. There's one that's transparent and one on a white background. So help yourself if you want to use that. All right, please help yourself. And if you want me to check it over at any point, just give me a shout or give Donna a shout, and we can do that for you, babes. Okay, but definitely, it will save you so much stress.
Yeah.
So definitely. Much easier. Just use one strategy, guys. Go perfect it. You know, because by default, we should all be using our face-to-face. By default, we should all be using face-to-face. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks, Trish. Thanks for that. Danny, I saw you got a new teamie, babe. I saw that. And you haven't even welcomed her into the group. I love it. I looked on the reports.
It was literally just before. It was just before my personal training client. So I signed her up at the cafe face-to-face. Thank you. I love face-to-face as well. And I went to my PT client.
Brilliant. Danny's got a team and he hasn't even introduced her to the team. Nice one, buddy.
And the funny thing is, this will help a lot of the guys as well. She was adamant she didn't want to join the team.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the thing, right? You treat your customers right. They are the quickest, easiest ways to get them into the business. Get a raving fan and they will always, because they'll be screaming about the products before they join the business. Yeah. Okay, really important tactic there, Dan. Really, really love that, and well done for getting a new team today, buddy. I'm proud of you. So this 1001 should be you this month, babe, without any shadow of a doubt. Okay, so stories. Let's talk stories now, because I've only started talking to people about stories recently, but it's a fucking incredible strategy. You play your stories right, people will want your lifestyle. People will want your life. Now, over the last week or so, there's been a bug in Facebook and the stories haven't been working properly. So when you're looking at what people are liking and loving, you can't see it. They fixed it, thank God. So now you can go back to seeing what I was just messaging people saying, I've got no idea what you're liking, but thank you. However, play it right and you can easily get good traction, okay? For me, I post about 6 or 7 times a day on my stories, and it's literally just, oh, here's my breakfast. Oh, here's the gym. Oh, here's this. Oh, here's that. And people want my life. You know, think about it. When I get to Tony Robbins on Wednesday and I'm going through all the crew stuff, you know, I'm going to be posting stuff on my stories and people are going to be like, fucking hell, tell me how I can do that. You know, just remember, just because it's your day to day and your boring shit, you know that other people would be inspired by that. Get on the train in the morning, take a picture and be like, God, I'm counting down the days. People love that shit. I used to do it. I just used to post it on my profile because we didn't have the stories available to us. Obviously, they were on Instagram, but they weren't on Facebook. Use that. It's a great strategy. Pimp it, guys. And you don't have to write all of the big, long statuses. You just put a picture up. You can put a love heart on it. You can put nothing on it. You can do what you want. But people will just flick through it. And if they like it, they'll get in touch with you. Perfect strategy. Really, really quick, easy, and just no thought process. So for anyone who's really busy, you know, for me, face-to-face, your profile and stories are a great strategy, okay? And with your stories, if you post a picture of product every single day, fucking go for it. That's what I say. I do a different product every single day on my stories, so that's up to you guys. Obviously, we have groups as a strategy. Now, all of you lot are deluded in thinking it's the only way to build business. Donna's business has built amazing because she had such an important topic to talk about. Okay, let's own that. People, there are so many random health groups, random this group, random that group. Unless you've got something which you are so fucking powerful about that you really want to change the world, don't waste your time. Go build on your unless you've got the time, obviously. Go build on your profile, go build with stories, and go build face to face. Okay, so if you're short on time, that's what I would be doing. If you have got a story, and Rebecca, I know you've got your anxiety group, and I know we've got a few more groups. Do not think that you have to have a group, guys. Danny, for me, your men's group should be absolutely bubbling. You are such a guy that people want to be. Your guys group, you know, there are hundreds of men out there that want an opportunity and that want to change their life. You're just not getting the dynamic quite right in it, babe. But that group could be absolutely phenomenal if you got the dynamic right in it. And that's all Donna did. She just got her dynamic right with the menopause, and then she pimped it and pimped it and pimped it and pimped it, and she's got 1,900 people now. You could do exactly the same, but you just need to get the dynamics in that group. Men don't give a fuck about you being a nutritionist, number one. And I'm going to talk to you because I know you don't mind me talking so straight with you, and I can't help feeling straight today. You know, guys don't give a fuck about that. What guys want to see is you boxing, you training, you running, you giving your exercise videos, how you can help them, how you can improve their life, you know, how you love on you love on your daughter and stuff. That's the kind of shit that people want to see. And typically he's dropped off. Oh, well, he can watch this back. But that's all you need to do is you need to get your dynamic in the group, okay? You need to get your dynamic. Please do not think you have to have a group. If you are just a normal person that is living a normal life, group probably isn't for you right now. Go build on your profile, go build your stories, go build your whatever, you know, face to face. This is just my opinion. You can listen to it. You don't need to. If you've got, like Anna, I know you've got an amazing topic with your addictions group. That for me, again, it's about your dynamic. It's just about getting that dynamic working. Once you've got that dynamic working, it's going to fucking pop. Okay, so keep being persistent with it because it will go eventually. But if you are like, fucking hell, I've got too much going on. For me, the groups, like, you know, we had a really good chat about this anyway. But you need to get the dynamic right in your group. Remember who it is. Like my hormone group is fantastic. Why? Because they're a bunch of women with shitloads of hormone problems and I can talk to them about food. That's what I'm empowering with them to do, you know, change their hormonal health by food, by laughing, by smiling, by gratitude, by all of that good stuff. That's what I'm good at doing. That's what I'm qualified to do. That's why I'm going to do that. If you are just a normal person that's just living a normal life, don't bother creating a group. Go share on your profile page. Go get intrude in other people's groups. Yeah, absolutely, Tiz. Profile has to come first. Profile really should come first. All of our profiles should be on point. Even if, you know, you're Donna and you're creating a group, her profile should be on point. I've not seen Donna's profile in as long as I can remember, but, you know, her profile should be on point. If I go and have a look at it, it should be on point that people know that she is linked with the Rebel Movement. She's got an amazing group and she is, you know, she's a Juice Plus person. You know, obviously you don't want those words on your profile, but you want people to know that's where you go if you want this stuff. Okay, so please, everybody, get out of the bubble. You do not need a group. Got it? And I'm sure that's a sigh of relief for some of you, because I know I've had conversations with Anissa, for example, and she was like, what the fuck am I going to do? Now, I know Anissa could influence the Asian network massively. She doesn't feel comfortable doing that, so why do it? Why do it? Why waste your fucking time? It's stress, it's aggro you just don't need. Go build on your social media, but not always motivation, babe. Be you. You are such an incredible, beautiful person, and nobody gets to see that. That's the shit that I want to see, and that's the shit that I'm going to make you at conference. We're going to be doing some Facebook Lives at conference, me and you, Mrs. I've got plans for all of you fuckers, by the way. Any of you coming to conference, be aware. Be very aware. I'm going to get you all. Okay, another strategy, guys, which not many people of you use is, Danny, don't think you're free, mate. You're getting it most probably. Just because I know you can take it. Other people's groups. It's a fabulous strategy. You don't have to run it. You can jump in and jump out. You can miss a day. No one's going to fucking miss you. It's a great way to build your business. Go in there, add value once a day, add shitloads of people, pull them onto your profile, and let your profile do the rest of the work. Not enough of us are using this as a strategy, guys. You know, I remember saying to Rebecca, go, you know, you've got a dog, go get in a group where people walk their dogs. Why are we not doing more of that shit? Danny, go find some. Actually, the groups where you get the dads from, they're quite bitter and twisted, aren't they? So, you know, go find some groups. Go find some MMA groups. Go find some, if you're into yoga, go find some yoga groups. Like, literally, there are groups for everything on social media. It's quite scary what groups I found recently. You know, it really is quite scary. There are some weirdos out there, let me tell you straight. So, you know, use other people's groups. It's so quick and easy to jump in, do a post and get out. You can add 5, and like I keep saying, guys, I only add 5 people a day at the moment. I think I've actually added about 10 today. I've spoilt myself. But, you know, just go add 5 people a day, but go add value to their lives. Add 5 people that are really on tribe. Then go like some of their pictures. You know, have a call, message them and be like, hey, babe, it's great to connect. Because that's going to get you more value than just adding 30 people and then never fucking speaking to them. So I'll give you a couple of examples. So obviously I'm living at my dad's house in Weybridge at the moment. It was never the plan, but it's what's happening. And so I have decided when I've got this bloody NMD promotion done in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be starting to go back to yoga and I'm going to be changing stuff up. Now, I've infiltrated a couple of groups in the Weybridge area that I know that Elena and Kerry aren't in, and I've basically asked the questions. Hey guys, can anybody let me know? I've had about 5 people reach out to me today, sending me links, wishing me all the best. You know, if I need any more advice, I've gone and added them, and I've just been like, hey beautiful, thank you so much, really appreciate your message, really appreciate your help today. You know, whereabouts in Weybridge are you based? I'm building conversations so that come the next event that Kerry's doing on the 3rd of May, I can be like, hey, do you fancy coming along? I've got a few weeks to get them as a raving fan of mine. If they're looking at my social media today, they'll probably be freaked out because I've been so angry. But on a normal day, they'd be getting me and being like, oh my God, yeah, she's a cool chick. You know, and there isn't much cool stuff that goes on in Weybridge. So, you know, with something like this, I'll send it out in this group and be like, hey, really great to connect with you. I'm doing this event next week. Would you like to come? Or do you know anyone that might be interested? Could you share this with your community? They'll be like, of course, babe, because already we've connected. Already we've made a friendship. Okay, but that's really easy. I don't have to run that group. I don't have to post in that group daily. All I've done is I've contributed and I'm making friends. Brand new friends that nobody else has got. I empower all of you to go do that stuff because there is a whole network of people that do not know that we exist. And they need to know. Are you on mute, Beck? Or are you talking to us, Beck, or not? No. Okay, cool. So that's a really good strategy, guys, and a really cheap one. It's a really, really cheap one. I'm in another group I've explained to you guys before, in a group called Dinspiration, and the girls are based in Bournemouth. I go and add a plant-based dish in there every single day because everyone else eats meat. So I go in and I get like shitloads of people, and I just go in, I just message them all, and I'm like, thanks for liking my post. You know, are you trying to go vegan or blah, 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 blah? And most of them are like, I'd love to, but I can't. You know, I just can't seem to drop the meat. And I'm like, okay, cool. What is it that's stopping you? And I get relationships more often than not. By the time we finished our conversation, they have requested me. That's what you want. Play the game right. And I say play the game, it's not. It's me being authentic. But do it in the right way, and it doesn't feel uncomfortable. It doesn't feel cringeworthy. Anybody can go do that shit. The only thing that's stopping you is this thing up here in between your eyes, behind your eyes, is your brain. Your brain is saying to you, no, you can't fucking do that. What are they going to think? You know, who are you to go and ask questions about something? Somebody else is going to know more information. Fuck that. Go ask the question, build the relationships. It's the quickest, easiest way of building a business, guys. Now, is there any strategies? I know I haven't really touched on Instagram, but use Instagram like your Facebook profile. I'm actually getting quite a lot of traction on Instagram at the moment. I've recently changed my profile to the Rebel Movement, and I've made it very pretty. Instagram doesn't work if you just throw random shit up. You have to make it look pretty, and you have to be forceful. If somebody likes your post, you have to message them and be like, hey, are you interested in my capsules? That really sucks, in my opinion. But Instagram is a fabulous strategy at the moment. Their stories particularly work really well. Like, I get probably 200-300 views on a story, every single story that I post. That's an obscene amount of views. On Facebook, it's more like 40-50. You know, but maybe 60, but it's every single time I'm getting like 200-300 views on my stories on my what was my personal. So again, it's a really good strategy. However, Instagram, you have to be brutal, you have to be blunt. Do you want my product? And just accept a no's a no. Somebody will be like, yes please. You know, I've got a couple of customers off of Instagram, and it's, for me, it's uncomfortable, which is why I love Facebook, because it's more fluffy, it's more comfort, you know, it's my comfort blanket. But Instagram, there is a whole load of people that aren't on Facebook that want to chat to you. Okay, so if you want to use that as a strategy, please do. Please feel free to do that. Is anybody else using a strategy that we haven't spoken through? Does anybody want me to talk through any other strategies that I haven't talked through already? Is everybody clear what strategy they want to use?
Yep.
I'm seeing lots of nods. Yeah. So everybody, if anybody is not comfortable on the strategy that they are going to use, message me. This is your business. You have to make this decision. I could sit here and tell you what I think each and every one of you should do, but I'm not going to do that because it might not be comfortable for you. Please digest the information that I've given you and make a decision. Please don't think you have to do everything. Go do one or two and perfect them like I've done with my face-to-face stuff. You know, I know if I have a face-to-face conversation, as soon as I've got someone on the phone, I know they're joining the team. Like, I know, I don't even have to question it. I know they're joining the team. You know, if I've got to that point of having a conversation, they're in. Okay, that's what I want you guys to be doing. I want you to perfect your strategies so much that you are so fucking certain that every single person that you pick up that phone to is going to join your business, or they're going to buy your products. Now, my biggest fear for you guys is that you're not sharing the business enough. You share the product, that's fine because it's comfortable, it's warm and it's fluffy. Share the business. Think about it. I have about 20 frontline downlines, and I've placed a few people in a few places in the past, right? So I've probably got, I don't know how many people that are my direct people into the team. Think about if you went and did exactly that. Think about it. It takes us back to that training we did a little while ago. Unless you go teach 5 people how to do SDD and qualify, your business is next to pointless. You're doing it for fun. The only way you are going to go help someone do SDD and qualify is by sharing the freaking business. I get the brand new people coming in and like, oh my God, no, I'm just doing products. Like, I get that. And you guys are excluded from this conversation. But the best way to create a business, if you want a business, some people just want to sell the products. I get that. That's absolutely perfect. And that's that's your prerogative. But there are a lot of people, and I would say over half of you on this call want a business, yet you're not sharing the business. If you do share your business, you're not helping people get to SDD. You're letting people plod along. Why? Because you're plodding along. Go do the work, guys. Why have so many of you upped your shit this month? Because you know I've upped my shit. If you've got downline, go up your shit and show them what you're supposed to do. If you ever come to me and say my downline's not doing anything, you go look in the mirror, you have that conversation with yourself, because that's the only reason your team aren't showing up, is because you're not. Remember, your team do not know what you do day in, day out. Your social media tells them. I know if I go stalking all of you lot, I know who's working and not by your social media. Okay? Know that, guys. It's freaking obvious. The only way you are going to get a sustainable business that's going to be bringing you residual income, which is what all of us want. You know, I know for me, my goal for November is 39 Club in Barcelona. I'm going to Barcelona and I'm going to that 39 Club party. Let me tell you why. I'm going to be being paid £6,200 just on my clubs. That's just my clubs, guys. My commission will be probably another $6,000. My bonuses, wherever I'll be at that point, God knows. Who freaking knows and who freaking cares? But on my clubs alone, I will be earning £6,200 a month. Put your hand up if you want £6,200 a month from this business. So go fucking talk about the business, guys. Veronica, to put it into terms for you, beautiful, it's double. So it's $12,400 for you a month, just on clubs. Guys, I cannot say to you enough, you are not showing up for your team. You're not. I shouldn't be having to say to you, guys, your DD's one order off. That shouldn't be coming from me. You should be on that shit. You should be, babe, we're in the middle of the month. And Tammy, I know she's got a DD today, which is going to be really exciting when I can announce it officially tomorrow. But I know she's done it today. But I just have to wait for Juice Plus to confirm. So huge congratulations to Tammy. We know these are, Tammy has hit DD by the middle of the month. Do you know what I'm going to say to her? Babe, let's gun your SDD. Let's get you that bonus by the end of this month. Why not? We're going to Tony Robbins this week. We can fucking clear up. Okay? I'm that certain that I can help her achieve that. You guys need to be as well. You guys that have done SDD, you go fucking show people how to do it. Your downline that have never done it, you go show them and you go show their people. You do not know where gold will be found in your business. You know, and I know Carly's dropped off. I know Carly will be an NMD. I know that she will be an NMD. Why? Because I watch what she's doing and I watch the mentality that she's got through her business, and she fucking chases her, guys. I know that girl will be an NMD. As soon as she's got her team popping as she needs to, she will go NMD very quickly. And I'm happy to just sit here and say that. Guys, the same can happen for you, but you need to be speaking business. You can't just be speaking products. All you need to do is, and I say all you need to do, go speak to 5 people, get those 5 people to SDD, get them qualified. And this is one thing that I'm bloody good at. Apparently I'm one of the best in the UK. Anybody that gets SDD the next month they qualify. There is a lot of people that don't. The reason I chase your fucking tails, guys, is because that's really important for your business and mine. That's why we do this, right? Now, remember what I replicate with you guys. Go replicate it with other people. Because let me tell you straight, if you even go and get yourself 10 clubs, you'll be earning a few grand a month. 2 and a bit grand a month just off of your clubs. So who now is going to go and find 5 people that want to work their fucking asses off and get them qualified? And those of you that don't have your hands up, you need to question if you actually want a business or not, guys. Being completely straight. If you don't have your hand up, you need to go question that. You know, this is the way to build your business. It's replication. That's all. All of us, or a lot of us, have done SDD. A lot of us have done it. That means we can go show other people really, really easily. For those of you that haven't done SDD, you know, we're going to get you there. You know, I know we've got a few of you. Veronica, this is obviously your SDVF, babe. Mickey, Ellie, Rebecca, you girls can easily do it this month. Trish, I know we can get you there easily this month. Tammy, I know we can get you easily there this month as well. You know, we have got so many people. You know, Anissa, you want to be working with your girls. Asia, Anam, let's get them excited, babe. You know, and the only reason they're not excited is because you're not excited. And I'm not just singling you out on that. I'm talking generally across the team. You know, Carrie came into her own in the last month. She literally came into her own in the last month. Do you wonder why I've got a few of her team messaging me every day going, oh my fucking God, I really want to do this? Why? It's because that's what's come from Carrie. She's leading from the front. And that's all you need to do. You show up every day. You be excited. You help people achieve their goals. You're going to go on to do great things. All you need is 5 clubs or 10 clubs qualified, guys, and you're earning a couple of grand a month minimum. Doesn't matter what other commissions you're getting. Like, that should be a goal. I know a lot of you, £2,000 a month would get you out of your job. I know a lot of you in the team that would get you out of your job, right? So go do that shit. It's fucking easy, you know. And I saw Kerry raising her eyebrows, because if it was only that, we'd all be doing it. You know, please go do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself to do it, you know, you empower yourself to reach out to me, reach out to Donna, reach out to Kerry, reach out to Anissa, reach out to Elena, reach out to any of us that have gone before. I've got 11 clubs, guys. I've got 11 clubs in my business today. What does that mean? If we can get Ellie, Mickey, Rebecca, Tammy, like, if, you know, I could easily be at 20 clubs really quickly. Why am I helping you guys? Why do I want you guys to succeed? Because you guys need to go do the same. So think about it. Think about the love that I'm giving to you in the way that I'm trying to help you grow. Other people want that too. Quickest way to get residual income, and residual income is what's going to pay your bills. Residual income means not your fucking effort, it's your team's effort. You know, it's really important to understand that, guys. The world is your oyster. Lena, the girl that did the Facebook Live the other day that earns £12,000 on the 10th of March. What month are we in? April. The 10th of April, she got paid £12,000. You know, she's 39 club. So 6,200 of that comes from her clubs. Yeah? Hands up who could quit their job if they had £6,200 a month. Go build your fucking clubs, guys. I cannot be more honest with you. Go build. You've all put your hands up. You've all acknowledged that. Go build your fucking clubs. Without them, without empowering your team to step through their bullshit and help them, you're not going to get that residual income. £6,000 a month is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a game-changing amount for most people, okay? So let's go share that. Always double whatever I'm saying for you, Veronica. Just double it, babe. Just double it. Guys, I get that I've been quite, you know, I've gone on way too long tonight. So sorry to those people who it's early and it's really late. But I think this is a conversation that we really needed to have. It's your business, not mine. You bring in 10 team and of course I'm going to help you get them to clubs. Okay. But no, those of you that have already done it, you've done it, go replicate it. Don't sit there and think, oh my God, I haven't done this. And Anissa, I'm talking about you. I haven't done this for a few months. Shit, what am I going to do? Just start, babe. Just start. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, do a capsule post and be like, do you know what, guys? I took my fucking foot off the gas. Be honest. People will love you for it. Babe, you know, the one thing that's been consistent in the whole time where I took my foot off the gas is these capsules. They're a game changer. They've helped me recover really quickly from an operation. Boom, that's your post done. Yeah, good. All you need to do is start. Remember that, guys. All you need to do is start. And if you have that bullshit in your head, and I know, Rebecca, we talk about this a lot, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, if you have that moment where you don't want to do something or you've got bullshit in your head, step through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and go. Okay, guys, you guys that turn up for training each and every week are the guys that are going to make it big. Please know that. You just have to do the work. There's no point tapping in and listening to the motivation and getting that warm, fuzzy feeling. You have to go do the work. It's not fucking easy, trust me. Where I am right now, it's not easy at all, but my God, is it fun? My God, is it rewarding, the messages that I've got. Maybe I'll post some in Team Juicy tonight just to show you all in the warrior group. You know, for any of you that are not in the warrior group and you want to be in the warrior group, it's for the badasses that want to. You have to be gunning, Anissa. People are going to get kicked out of this group at the end of the month if they're not gunning. I will absolutely add you in. You know I want this for you. We go way back. I want this for you. If any of you guys want to be added into that group, please message me. You know, it's where our badasses hang out. It's where we literally spur each other on to do greater things every single day. You know, if you want to be part of that tribe, please just hit me up. It's not, the reason I've set it up is so that we don't scare the fuck out of people that don't want to run. Because we talk about some scary stuff, right? You know, and I don't want to scare people. If you want to be part of that badass group, if you really, really want to create a business and you want to go replicate and you want to be earning 6,000, 12,000, 20,000 a month, let's go do it. Let's go to work. Simple as that, guys. All right. Right, guys. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm so sorry for it dragging on as much, darling. Kerry, send my love to Dubai, darling. And you guys, I'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.